Hi Aries, this is your November 2020 tarot forecast. So Aries, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So anyone with an Aries Venus, for example, can consider this a love reading or romance. Otherwise, we're looking at general messages for Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for November. Holy smokes, guys, it's hard to believe. It's almost November. I'm doing these the last week of October for you. I prefer to get these out before the beginning of the month so you have an idea of what's ahead. So that's my motivation here. And I'm excited. I don't know. I've just got this exciting feeling. There's a lot of big changes going on in November because we're coming out of a Mercury retrograde. So what can you expect? Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus for November 2020. This is just for Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for November. November 2020. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take these. Oh, okay, there's two there. Very nice. I'm going to cut these guys and I will draw the rest of your cards from the cut deck here. Wow, I see a beautiful opportunity moving away from negative messages here. Could be clarity around a message of love or how to communicate loving messages. I have a couple of twos here for you. Look at that, and we're ending with your energy here, some beautiful Aries energy. So really, I'm just going to say as a snapshot for the month for you, look at that, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Just want to say as a snapshot from what I'm seeing just at first glance here for you, there is a very real possibility that you could be approached or involved in or be introduced to a very important love interest, possibly a soulmate interest, Aries. We are dealing with a soulmate person or situation here, but there's a surrender, sacrifice, or release around this soulmate situation, which is, you know, you're gonna have to make your mind up about something here, about how to love or who to love. I do think it's going to be a matter of clarity for you that's going to lead you to that. You're just going to think about what it is you need. Think about what it is you need to offer, what's being offered to you, communication. Really just seeing this ace as the foundation next to how others are seeing you, for example, is someone could just be waiting for you to make a decision, or you're just clarity around a decision here as well. So, and then some really nice pentacle energy. You've already gone from, you know, how you see yourself, which is where you're going to invest. And then your habits, patterns, roles, routines, even rituals could be changed up here in terms of your hopes and fears. But it will be practical. Something that you're switching up here in a practical sense is going to lead you to a greater sense of, say, not only understanding and appreciating yourself, but being in the driver's seat here and being someone who is not only independent, but someone who is family orientated as well. Like I said, this is your energy. It's Aries energy here. This could be any fire sign though. We do have water indicated quite a bit in here as well. I want to mention we are dealing with the Hangman as the situation, surrounded by cups. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. It's just absolutely stunning. This could be literally having to do with a romantic dream come true, an investment in a romance that has to do with your family, that has to do with utmost emotional fulfillment. So this is what we're seeing here with the bottom of the deck. This is the, I would say, the setting that your reading sits in for the month here, but gorgeous energy, 10 of Cups. Nobody's going to complain about getting that in a reading, certainly not as bottom of the deck energy. So yeah, we have the water-ruled Hanged Man, surrender, sacrifice, release from preconceived judgments or notions, or even what your soulmate was supposed to be like or do, or what it included. Even how you feel about this person. This person, as a general reading, this could be you or their energy. It could just be a recognition around this person, or, like I said, an appreciation for someone who's very, very close to you, who really gets you, who's probably going to help lead you to your utmost happiness here. And like I said, this could be going the other way. This could be an individual, water sign individuals, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your life, right? Who's making a significant sacrifice or surrender to love. I really actually like seeing these two cards together, I'll be honest. I really like seeing, particularly when we're surrounded by really supportive, you know, emotionally supportive cards here, moving on to smoother waters, some really nice investment, long-term energy here, some really nice entrepreneurial energy. I mean, these two on their own are really gorgeous. I think that someone's willing to let go of even something like control issues or preconceived notions here. So really nice to see this because it's a heart space, right? It's a gorgeous heart space. Here we have in your foundation is an extreme measure of clarity. And I'm looking at sort of right beside it here in how others are seeing you, which is, you know, you just have to make your mind up about something. So the foundation is just to make up your mind about it. It's really going to help ease you into, or, you know, take the blinders off, be willing to see something, be willing to be clear about something here, about what it is you really want, about what it is you really need. It looks like that's the only clarity that you really need here. But certainly with an issue, clarity also brings a victory, right? So we know that and aces in general, just speaking of an ace in general, is a new opportunity. So this could be an aha moment for you. This could be a real mind, say a flash of genius. This could be explosive information that leads you. Oops, I just wrote on my wall. It could just be like a measure of clarity here in your own mind that has to do with that heart, that has to do with acknowledging heart space, acknowledging a matter of the heart or how something deep has touched you. This could be a water sign child of yours as well, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces child in your life, but something having to do with, you know, clarity around this person and the relationship that you have together. I mean, soulmate isn't necessarily always romantic. Soulmates can be animals, soulmates can be friends, of course they can be family members, right? So it could have to do with your relationship with this as well, or what you need to do or what they need to do in this relationship. I just want to put a note there so I do not forget. So this is really nice. We talked about her for a second. Recent past, right, is the Eight of Cups. So again, more Cups energy. We see this as a gorgeous precursor to this Ten of Cups, right? The Eight of Cups says, I know what I can do without and I know what I need to take with me, but it's time to go, right? It's time to walk away from something emotionally draining, emotionally heavy, unfulfilling, something that wasn't fulfilling fantasies, something that wasn't, you know, now that you're less confused about something over here, now that there is a language of love, now that there is an opportunity to say something from a really deep heart space, you can walk away from what wasn't working. And honestly, guys, when I see the Eight of Cups mirroring here, we have a recent past or near future, mirroring the Six of Swords, like this is so gorgeous. This is really indicating to me that you have not only emotionally moved away from something that was taxing, to say the least, for you, you can move on to clear waters. You can literally move away from choppy waters onto, you know, into clear waters, calmer waters. And the beautiful thing about it here, again, in conjunction with how you feel, is look, clarity of mind leads you to this mindful, this clear headspace, right? So I do think that emotionally leaving something taxing behind is going to lead you to, at least in the near future, with the Six of Swords. There could be actual short-term travel here as well, and you could be going over water or traveling within a vehicle. But this could have to do with a ship, something, relationship, situationship, whatever this is for you, right? But yeah, the Six of Swords is always nice. It means you can mentally say what needs to be said, and intellectually understand a situation, and now you can move on. A fight is over. There's an argument that's over here because we've gone right past the fives. You have no fives in your reading whatsoever. So there doesn't seem to be really any conflict here. There seems to be an acceptance of, you know, emotional needs, and then how to move forward to get those. In the position of how others see you is the Seven of Pentacles, right? So, geez, I hope I had this right. Did I? Yeah. Seven of Pentacles, how others see you. So this is where you're investing your time and energy, what you're willing to do to get what you want, right? That's how I read the seven. When I see Pentacles, though, I do see a person, place, or thing. This could be a person that you're investing in. It could be a career. It could be any number of projects here, Aries. It is a general reading. But, you know, where are you investing your time and your money, and what are you getting back from your efforts, right? And then how others... and how you see yourself is, like I said at the beginning here, this Two of Swords. So this is just, for some reason, like I said, with the foundation being a clarity or an aha moment for you, with the surrender or release as the actual situation, I just see this is more just of a time suck. It's almost like you would rather not make a decision. You would rather not move forward here. But I do see moving forward all the same, because the twos are always about choice. So it's just making a choice where you're gonna put your energy, where you're gonna put your commitments, where you're gonna put your money. And then we have the Virgo ruled Knight of Pentacles. So this is slow moving energy, but it is practical. It's built to last. And again, it does have to do with your habits. 6 South's energy, right? So we're looking at work, service, health, but the daily grind, like what, you know, what's your clock, what's your schedule. So just in terms of, you know, back here and with the other pentacle energy, you know, how are you dividing up your time, your money? Time is money, right? So how are you dividing it all up? What are you investing in? Gorgeous, really long-term. Like I said, you went from a 7 right to a Knight. So this is beautiful. Something is really shaping up really nice and clear for you here in a practical way. This isn't your hopes and fears. So this is extremely hopeful and you know, lucrative. There's something that's lucrative here. So something having to do with your habits and work and investments. And then as your advice card, we have, as I mentioned earlier, because I love this card so much, it's the Queen of Wands. She's your energy. All of the queens are cardinals. And Aries, you're a cardinal sign. You're a go-getter. But again, this person, woman or male, female or male, really, it is female energy. But I mean, it can be applied to anyone. But this is entrepreneurial energy. This is really taking the bull by the horns, you know, the ram by the horns, and being able to direct it. Not in the chariot kind of way where you rush forward and you may be trying to hold something together. This is a real natural effect. This is a real natural effect of who you really are and what you naturally do with it. So this is entrepreneurial spirit. This is really effervescent, optimistic energy, but also someone who really enjoys their family and their home life. So this is really nice to see, guys. If this is a love reading for you, if this is Aries Venus reading for you, I would say that you could be meeting someone or could be involved with the following signs. I would say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, particularly Virgo. I would say easily a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely. I would say if you're dealing with an air sign, it would be intermediate. I don't think it would be the heaviest part of your world for the month. I would say also, because we're dealing with under 8s on the swords energy in your reading today, that we're looking at just strictly what's going on in your own mind here, guys. I don't see a lot of this being communication with others at this time. I see this just going on in your own headspace. Now, communication is developing and you are engaging in it, but only after a moment of clarity here, and definitely toward a greater purpose, definitely toward... Oh, wow, that was flipped around in the deck. Okay, well, I'll take that then. Yeah, this is a gorgeous reading. If I remember correctly, it's been a long time since you've had this crazy, cool, just super easygoing reading, so I'm really happy to see that for you. We have a nice balance here. And I see this as well. I see because you're just leveling up. You're able to level up here fairly effortlessly. This is nice. Look at this. Wowie, whoa. The Eight of Cups, right? Remember when I said she's just leaving, she's taking off, she's taking what worked and leaving the rest behind. Something wasn't working out, but you're going to cut your losses so you can move on to the future. So the wisdom of the oracle says time to go, and then regeneration. You know, and it's only because you're seeing things in a different light. You're really seeing a relationship, some situationship here in a different light, and it's probably or could be having to do with something that was removed from you. Somebody walked away here, right? Emotionally. But you can take a leap of faith here. The time to go is nice because the future awaits. You get to walk into something unknown. So you can treat that as something exciting versus scary right now. And then regeneration is really nice because it indicates that something had to be destroyed in order to come back. You can see almost this lava here. I mean, nothing is supposed to live there. It's supposed to just kill all life, but it doesn't. It kind of acts like a phoenix. And I do consider regeneration in this deck to be similar, if not identical, to the Death card in the Tarot. Of course, it can't be identical. The Tarot is its own thing, but that's the energy it gives me. The regeneration is phoenix energy. So you can easily, this month here, guys, particularly in the first couple of weeks, and then come to terms with making that decision, you can easily grow from a troubling situation or something that was emotionally taxing here really quickly. And you're being supported. Like this regeneration energy, this phoenix energy is really making it, if not easy, it's making it possible, right? And we have these ones. So getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm not shocked, right? Finances and career really showing up here as well. Basically investments in general. Could have to do, this could be as a general reading for you all about work as well. You left one situation and are involved with another because you had a moment of clarity here. It's something that really gave you, it was a little bit easier on your heart. You were able to maybe even work at a job where you employed compassion, where you employed a sense of sensitivity here. And then, you know, as you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. I do feel this has to do with your Two of Cups as well, with your soulmate situation. The Crow is Libra energy. This is justice, right? So in the medicine card deck, this is justice. But ultimately balance, we're looking at Libra energy or seventh house energy. Again, relationships, right? I do also see this energy as, you know, air energy. It's swords. You know, Libra is technically the Queen of Swords. So there could have been, or there could have been some cutting of ties here as well. Or some contract may have been something around a contract and relationships. But like I said, it's not necessarily over. It's just being completely overhauled, right? And then celebration. This is really nice to end with as well, guys. I do feel like a really positive celebration is due for you, particularly, I would say it by the end of the month, but I would say it's going to be a fairly nice feeling month for you, regardless of what's going on here, guys, because of this just overarching positive energy for you, and then a celebration awaits by the end of the month for sure. So Aries, that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked it. I love reading for you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I love your comments, and I'll see you in the next video for your sign. Take care. Bye for now.